Hey YouTube, this is Edward Underhill, and I'm here with the first episode of my movie review series. There will be several of these videos that I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to do around 5 or 6 of them. I'm still going to do the movie reviews that I've done for movies like Civil War, X-Men, and The Jungle Book, where I just stand in front of the camera for a couple of minutes, discuss my thoughts on the movie like I've done for those other ones. Next one that I plan on doing is Suicide Squad. There might be a couple other ones that I may see between now and then, but that is the next planned one. But for this series, I'm going to do several. I'm going to do probably between 6 and 10 of them. I know I said between 5 and 6 before, but between 6 and 10 is going to be what I do. And I figured for the first episode, I would review one of my favorite movies of all time, and that's Spider-Man 2 from 2004. Before I get into the review, I do want to mention that I now have an Instagram account. I set up the account, have downloaded the app, so gonna start posting stuff pretty soon. My Instagram name will be in the description box for this vid. But take a look here at the cover of Spider-Man 2. This is the widescreen special edition DVD that was released in 2004. I want to say around November or December. It was probably before Christmas, because I think this is when we got the movie. But I do like this cover. It's got Spidey, swinging through New York with Mary Jane embracing him. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see in the Spider-Man's eye lens that you can see a reflection of Doc Ock. Got a couple of stickers on there advertising something that I'll get to in a little bit. It says 2 discs with 10 hours of exclusive content. And here's the spine. Got the Spidey eye shot, and then he says Spider-Man 2, Columbia Pictures. And then you got the back with all the major characters in the film: Jameson, Aunt May, Robbie, Betty Brant, Doc Ock, Peter, Mary Jane, and Harry Osborn. Got the listings for the discs. Got the credits, specifications. We'll take the slipcover off. The inside looks pretty much the same, but we'll open it up, and you got disc 1, which has got the movie with just a printing of Spider-Man's suit, and then disc 2, you got a picture of one of Doc Ock's arms, which has got the extras. And then you got this pamphlet here with advertising some of the movies that are also out by Sony Pictures, like Men in Black, the original Spider-Man, Hellboy, Triple X, and the Spider-Man, the new animated series. And this is fairly old, I should point that out. Then on the back you got a picture of Doc Ock. But what makes this edition so interesting, advertised by the stickers, is that you get a bonus disc with the VH1 special VH1 goes inside Spider-Man, which is a 20-minute special they did back in 2003, I want to say. Probably around that point. I've watched this several times over the years, so we'll put everything back. But yeah. As I mentioned at the beginning of the review, this is one of my all-time favorite movies. I grew up watching the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. The first one I remember seeing in the theater with a few of my friends. I fairly enjoyed it. This one I didn't get to see in the theaters. I won't get into why. And I did see the third one with a few of my friends as well in the theaters when it came out, and it was an okay movie. I know people don't really like the third one that much, but I think most people who will agree that this is probably the best of the trilogy, and then the first one's number 2, and then the third one's probably the third best. But this movie is great. I love it. Toby Maguire, I will agree with a lot of people. He is probably the best Peter Parker / Spider-Man performer, I guess. As far as the cinematic versions, I haven't seen the Andrew Garfield Spidey films yet, so I can't really judge him on his performance, but I did enjoy Tom Holland's performance in Civil War, and I'm looking forward to seeing where he takes the character in Spider-Man Homecoming. But, of course, the main performance that steals the show in this film is Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. He gives an outstanding performance. He doesn't have the same Jekyll and Hyde aspect to his character as Willem Dafoe in the first film as the Green Goblin, but his performance is amazing, not just because of the visual effects aspect, but just as an overall performance, it's fantastic, and you do feel some degree of sympathy for him. But yeah, this movie is great. Sam Raimi directed it. He did an amazing job on this film. And the cinematography is great. The fight scenes and the action scenes are great, especially the one at the climax of the movie is fantastic, but also the theme of this movie is great. You know, the first film is, of course, the origin story. The third film is about Peter dealing with, you know, how big his him being Spidey has become. And then this film deals with him balancing his responsibilities as Spidey and balancing his personal life. And I think the film did a really good job with that. But I would give this movie a 10 out of 10 for sure. Definitely worth seeing if you haven't seen it. But in terms of the extras, there is quite a bit. This was back when studios were really putting out 2-disc DVDs for a lot of their big movies. You know, you got a couple audio commentaries, bloopers, Spidey-Sense trivia track, some bloopers, which are hilarious. Web-i-sodes highlighting some of the aspects of the film. Disc 2, of course, you got the making of the movie documentary Here in Crisis, the documentary on the making of Doc Ock, which is awesome. A look into the woman of Spider-Man. Several other features, but yeah, extras I would give definitely a 4.75 out of 5 for sure. But yeah, definitely a great movie if you haven't seen it. So thank you guys for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.